So, hi, everybody. This is your stay at home grandma, and only I can tell a story. Okay. I am on December, well, I'm not the only one. I know I'm not, but I have a rant. Okay. So it goes like this on October the 30th. I think it was October the 30th. No, no, it was December the 30th. I'm sorry. Okay. To, I decided to get a new phone service. I'll not tell you about that phone service because hello, real beauty. How are you? Good evening. Um, I decided to get a new phone service, so I got one, and I'll tell you about that one because I'm not finished with them yet. But then I decided I didn't like it, so I would get another one. So I went to Boost Mobile because it was $100 for 5 people. So I put it in. Hi, sweet honey, how are you? It's nice to see you. So I put it in, and I paid my money, and then I had service for a little while, and then around, I want to say around the 31st, it stopped. Yeah, it's nice to see you too. So I called them. So here's how it went. I hadn't got my SIM cards yet for the other four phones, but mine was already a Boost Mobile, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so mine was working and then it stopped working. So I called them and I said, look, I didn't get my SIM card yet. They said, well, you'll get, hi, gut. Hey, sweetie, how are you? No guts, no glory. I have a package for you. I'll send it probably next week. Okay. Um, Cherise Hines, how are you? And the life of this wife. Hey, I got a whole bunch of people that I feel okay. Must rant more often. So anyway, to make a long story short, I um I called them and I said, my phone's not working. And the girl looked up and she said, well, the towers are out. I said, well, when will they be back in again? So she said, well, probably no, I'm not. Probably tomorrow or the next day. I said, okay, well, the towers are out, whatever. It's really cold here and everything like that. That was last week. I got the SIM cards Wednesday. I called and I said, well, can I have the SIM cards at least put in? I called and the guy said, okay, yeah. So I had everybody here at my house and they're starting to put the SIM cards in and the numbers. And all of a sudden he hung up. Okay. Then we called back. We got another guy and he hung up. So they kept hanging up. This is Boost Mobile now. Okay. And so I said, well, let's let's just, wait till the next day. So I called them again. Then I talked to one of the girls at the office, and she said, "Well, we don't do that in the office. They have to do it." But she said, "If you call and you press operator 2 times, then you will get an operator." She said because all their operators are in like the Philippines and everything else. And I'm wondering now. Now I'm really wondering. Okay, now because I knew that they were in the Philippines because I talked to one of the girls. So I called again, and I said to them, I said, "Look, I've got 5 people, and it's a good thing I didn't get rid of the other service on this, but I got rid of it on mine." And I said, "I've got 4 people waiting to get their phones in," and they were like, "Okay, well, we'll do it again." So they started taking the numbers again. They hung up again. This went on for 2 or 3 days till I said, "Okay, I'm not going to get upset. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm gonna let God handle it." So I called this weekend again. Now one girl tells me that the towers were up, were down. The next girl tells me, "Oh, that's not true." She said, "Let me just have your phone." And I said, "Well, my phone's not charged because I took it off the charger." No guts, no grace. And I hate having anything with cell phones, related. I know it's awful. Okay. And it's usually all cell phone companies. So she said, so I said, well, I got to put it on the charge. She said, well, I'll call you back in an hour. She never called. Okay. So I called somebody Sunday. They said, well, we'll have to call you back because our volume of calls are heavy. So we'll call you back. They never called. So I emailed them. Today I got a call and I said to them, look, okay, I want my money back. Just put my money in my account. Okay. And we'll be done with it. And I will deal with something later because I don't want to deal with you. He tried to argue me up and down that I wasn't going to get my money. I said, let me tell you something. Number one, you're dealing with a senior citizen. Number two, I will, okay, because I do reviews, I will blast you out, which I'm going to do anyway, on, my WordPress on my blog and everything else. Well, I don't know. I have to have somebody call you back. Now, mind you, they never called me back. So I said, well, that's done, whatever. But they called me back. And she said to me, Mrs. Copeland, I called to try to see what we can do. And I said, you can't do anything. This is just what I said in this voice. I didn't yell. I didn't or anything. I just said, you can't do anything except give me my money back. Now, here's the clincher. It took them 6 hours to take my money out of the bank. Okay, 6 hours. Okay, they told me I can't have my money for 4 to 5 business days. Okay, she said even maybe 7. I said to them, if my money is not in there at least by Thursday, I am going to go to the Federal Trade Commission. I'm going to write my congressman, and I will, because I'll just shoot him an email. I'll write my senator because this is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like Donald Trump. Donald Trump made a remark about the companies being out of this country. And now I understand because, I'm telling you, okay, that this is crazy. This is crazy because we're in this country and I don't mind it, but you can't call them on anything because they're in another country. Because even I talked to the girl at the office Saturday here and she said, well, they're in the Philippines and, we can't always, they say it's on call, but it isn't again. But I agree with you. America can be great again. Okay. I'm not anti-Trump. I'm really not. Because I'll tell you why. Okay. Because he's our president. I did not vote for him, but I didn't vote for Hillary either. I just voted. Okay. But I did not vote for Hillary either. But okay, I feel like this. Okay. He's our president, and the Bible says that we have to respect authority. So I'm respecting authority. So I will not talk about him at all. But I'm saying, okay, if my money comes out that day, why is it that it's going to take them so long to give my money? Now, I haven't even gotten to the other phone company yet. So what I did was I called Sprint today and they said they got all my information. So I'll take it either to them tomorrow or the next day and deal with them. But I'm going to the company. Okay. Because, my two grandchildren need the phone. One's in junior high school and one's in high school. And he's just going to have to they're just going to have to do something because, like I said, these phone companies are amazing. I have never, and the thing is, the last phone company that I had, it was the same thing. It was just the same thing. It was just a whole bunch of rhetoric and a whole bunch of rhetoric and a whole bunch of foolishness. And I'm just not. I'm not for it. I'm not for anything. People back black is life. But I'm just not. Yeah, I know that Sprint is worse in a sense, but not as far as having it's not as far as I know that they're slow because my son-in-law, he went to Sprint and he had his phones all changed over. But he said, and they're really like, I know I need a moderator. He said that they're really don't know what they're doing to speak, but it's better to go here to go do it and deal with them. And I've got a pretty good I'm not going to argue with anybody or anything like that. I'm just not, because I'm not going to send my blood pressure up. You know what I mean? Oh, viewers are viewers, and hi, honey. Sprinters were, yeah, I know. But you know what? Okay, all I'm saying is that we're the ones that are buying the phones. We're the ones that have the phones. So, hey, how you doing? So I'm saying that we got to do something about it. We really have to do something because we all have phones and we all need our phones. there was a time we didn't need cell phones. I have a landline as well. I'm old-fashioned like that, but we need our phones. So we need to start to get together and do something because this is ridiculous. This is so retarded. For me, in fact, my daughter's on. She's liberated, so she'll tell you. I called, they hung up. We would get some halfway done, they would hang up. And this went on for 3 weeks. Hi, daughter, how are you? I said hi. Okay. This went on for like 2.5 weeks. All I wanted was some phone service. That's all I wanted. Okay. And it gets better. But like I said, I'll tell you about the other phone company once I get rid of them. Okay. Because I'm going to call them out. And I'm writing a letter to their company. And as a matter of fact, like I said, my money better be in there by Thursday, or we're gonna have a fight. Okay, we are going to have a fight, and they don't know. Okay, because I'll write the president, and at this particular point, I think the president will probably write me back. That's how I feel. The service and the cell phones can really be. It's like they don't work unless your Wi-Fi they use to work without Wi-Fi. Yeah, I know that too. But I mean, I have Wi-Fi. I don't really care about that, but you know, it seems like I'm getting ready to do some things. So everybody that's on here kind of knows about the devil. So I'm just going to spell it out, okay? It seems like whenever I get ready to do something positive, the devil's busy. And I'm getting ready to do a live show with another one of my friends, and we got it all planned out. We talked about it today. We're probably not going to start till the end of the month, but it'll be. I thought we were going to do it on Facebook Live, but we really want to do it on YouTube Live. It'll be a segment of cooking and everything and whatnot, and we're doing a show. And what my mother told me a long time ago, when you start to do something good, that's when the devil gets busy. Okay, and he tries to upset your cart, you know what I mean? Or your apple cart, or however it goes. I am not the one to get upset. I want to come and help you do. Where are you, Real Beauty? Are you in anywhere near Delaware? Like, are you in Maryland or Pennsylvania or something like that? And the life of this housewife, I know you're in New Jersey. You can come and help. We're going to have guests on and everything. We just That's right. He is always trying to steal our joy. You're in Kansas City. Well, you can come on as a guest sometime. And I'm not letting him steal my joy. Okay. It took me a long time to learn how to settle in with God and how to be peaceful and happy and quiet. That don't mean I don't rant and rave. My daughter's on here. She'll tell you that I do sometimes. However, okay, I am not. I refuse, okay, to let the devil steal my joy, to let him, and I don't care how bad it gets. It can't get that bad. You can't get that bad because I just start praying so that I won't, so that I won't lose my temper, so that I won't get mad. Because I was a pastor for many years, and you just can't get mad. That doesn't mean I won't tell you off, but I just try to tell you off in a decent way. All right, and I'm telling you that sometimes it just don't work like that. But anyway, that's my rant for today. I will tell you how everything goes with Sprint tomorrow when I come home. Okay, and then I will tell you how that I got my money back in, and then I will tell you about the other company, okay? Because it gets better with that one, but I can't do it until Jesus take the wheel. Yeah, he got to, he got to. You know what I mean? And it was real funny because I'll tell you this much: for those of you that don't know me, that are just getting to know me, I had a stroke almost about 5 years now, and I'm laying in the bed, and the doctors are saying to my husband, well, she may not walk again, she may not talk, blah blah blah. And I'm like, please, okay, you don't know me. Well, no, I'm not perfect, and sometimes I'm feeling really bad and everything like that. But I'm telling you right now, okay, that's right. I let go and I let God. And God keeps me going every day. I do as much as I can. And when I get tired, I either lay down or sit down. Okay. It's not like it was before. I don't have the energy that I had before, but I'm alive. And I thank God for that. So having said that, I love you all. Take care. And I'll give you the 411 tomorrow. You may be hearing from me like every day this week until all this gets out. But I love you all. Take care. And thank you so much for watching. Okay. And I'll be back again tomorrow about this time. And I'll tell you everything that went on. I love you. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.